the ancients, many of them, understood the root of all consciousness. And in the school of mysteries, they taught the absolute essence. However, when people began coming in from the outside, they had to teach it a certain way. It had to be coded. It was coded in many ways. Some just cloaked in stories and told that these stories were true. That Cain and Abel, or Adam and Eve, were an actual person. Well, okay. If we just think about it a little bit, we can either laugh or we can think about it as the condition of the world today. So Cain and Abel, Adam and Eve, I get them confused. Had children. Well, who did these children marry? Well, it seems that we have a thing about incest. Okay? Incest makes your children have nipples on their toes. Well, maybe that explains the condition of the world today. We are all a matter of incestuous behavior. This is why we've developed in the way we have. If we go back to the thing, and I won't go through the whole story, Cain and Abel, Cain slew Abel, Cain, love of money, translation, love of money, destroys Abel, breath of God. It's a very simple thing. Very simple statement, cloaked in a story about brothers. That whole statement is about being totally healthy, spiritually healthy. So, my experience with it was, we could say, backward. That is, as I looked at what was happening, at first there was the thought somewhere in my mind was that, oh, I will be psychologically healthy. But then it kept going. Kept going to the absolute value of it, which is, and I was not a religious person. You tell me about the word God, and I would say, you out of your damn mind. There's no such thing. But what I learned was there was no such thing as the God I was taught about. Not God itself. The God I was taught about was shaped in the image of men who didn't understand certain things like love, intelligence. Okay. What was finally discovered where God lives became, this is where I live. This is my address. So God must be me. I was just confused there for a while. This is the address of God. Wow. I began to see from where I was, because the words had been stripped away. The words of that I was from a small town in Mississippi, that I was a man, that I was angry. And I began to realize that the information that was happening because of the feelings, the pure feelings. In pure feelings, there is, it's a difficult thing. I want to use the word information, but it's not information. There is what it is. So when we start to talk about things at this level, we have to almost be able to speak two different languages simultaneously.